I am showing extracts of text from two pieces of work. Johnny Cash's lyrics from San Quentin, a song from the album At San Quentin, a recording of a live concert given by Johnny Cash to the inmates of San Quentin State Prison in 1969. And text from Roland Barthes' essay, The Grain of the Voice, written in 1972, in which he writes about the material, corporeal and bodily effect of sung music, and specifically the relation of the voice to the language being sung, the grain of the voice. Barthes argues that some singers are able to express the body of the song, the encounter between language and voice, arguably beyond signification. A voice from deep down in the cavities, the tongue, the glottis, the teeth, the mucous membranes. This is the grain of the voice. I would argue that Johnny Cash is one such singer. He brings not the soul, but jouissance. Singers that lack the grain of the voice rely entirely on the correct discipline of breathing, but the lung, a stupid organ, swells but gets no erection. The ephemeral is lacking, the effect on and of the body. There is no potential to reflect the non-signifying. Call me an eternal optimist, but I suspect that Johnny Cash's lungs get one hell of an erection when he sings. Cash's song is not an art that inoculates pleasure. He is not just translating an emotion or representing a signified. This is not work, and I'm quoting Barthes, that fits well with the demands of an average culture. In the grain of the voice, the significance lies not with the message, but in the friction between the music and the particular language. The song must speak, must write, a progressive movement from the language to the poem to the song, and from the song to its performance. The signifier is redistributed. Real effect, the grain of the voice, is achieved without any noise. This is singing beyond expression. Johnny Cash sings without any noise. He underplays. He produces, as Simon O'Sullivan says, a reaction on the body at the level of matter. I listen to my relation with the body of the man or woman singing or playing, and that relation is erotic. The music, the language, the relation between the two, the grain of the voice seduce us, the listener. Johnny Cash undresses us slowly, so by the time we get to the last verse, he can say something so incendiary, San Quentin, may you rot and burn in hell, that he gets away with it, but its power is amplified by the slow build-up. Lacking this grain, the voluptuousness of its sound signifiers, structure is respected, and yet nothing seduces, nothing sways us to jouissance. Here it is the soul which accompanies the song, not the body. I am not coming when I listen to this final verse, but it is climactic. It is art, pleasure, experience without the adjectives. The adjectives reassure us, but Johnny Cash does not reassure us. He just sings and writes without any noise. He sings with the certainty of the body. By underplaying expression, the grain of the voice resonates beyond simple meaning or significance. The song becomes an event. Isn't the entire space of the voice an infinite one? Pushing it further, O'Sullivan writes, art operates as a kind of play which takes us out of mundane consciousness. Johnny Cash underplays, but he does not reduce. Country music may be 3 chords and the truth, according to Howard Harlan, and laden with more signs and signifiers than a Purcell advert. But Cash takes us to what David Zekley describes as a liminal aesthetic reception. The music is on the threshold of signification, but ultimately defies it. It escapes what Barthes calls the tyranny of meaning, and becomes a space of pleasure.